Well, this does not look promising as Piggy Smalls is on top of the box. And things go from bad to worse as Hoshi decides he's going to improvise rather than get on board with these new changes. That's almost a tradition at this point, leaving Bear as the de facto leader. But she is receiving pressure from Ginger, and now Piggy Smalls is attacking on the inside. And as they go round the tree, Piggy Smalls has stolen the lead off Bear. Bear now struggling to fend off Ginger and Piggy Smalls. Piggy Smalls must get the win surely, but Ginger's attacking for second. And as you can see already, it's very difficult to get a clear view of the finish line from the main camera, and that is why in the future we're going to switch over very quickly to the overhead finish line camera. And I want to assure viewers that the oval track, the first downhill race of the oval track, has Hoshi and Bear leading it. Hoshi pokes his nose in front and does a good corner there, but Piggy Smalls does an exceptional corner there as he overtakes Pepper, and now he overtakes Ginger. Bear's looking to overtake Hoshi. We haven't seen an overtaking Bear in quite some time, so this is promising. Piggy Smalls is putting pressure on both of them, but it won't be enough, and Bear claims her first victory of the season, and that means she's level with Piggy Smalls in points. Hoshi manages to get some desperately needed points after his horrific start. Pepper will need to show some more ambition. If she continues this way, she'll not be able to claim her second championship. And already I can see that at the bottom of the hill on that corner, it's absolutely pivotal the pigs get it right, as it makes a huge difference further down the track. Hoshi managed to rotate his body very well at the beginning, but the real star was Piggy Smalls, who took a great racing line against Pepper and managed to seamlessly overtake her and gave him enough speed to overtake Ginger only a few metres later. We are seeing some unusual performances and some unusual... Pepper and Ginger emerge from the box, but Pepper stopped and given it away. Ginger out in front now. Ginger stopped. What is going on with this hill? Hoshi out in front. Piggy Smalls in second. Bear in third, but Bear's taking a racing line here and cuts down the inside of everybody to take first. Piggy Smalls is yet to capitalise on anybody's mistakes as Ginger overtakes him. Bear out in front, but Hoshi providing pressure here. Everybody's going over the hill together, but it's Hoshi Oinku putting pressure on Bear. Who got it? It's Hoshi Oinku, but look, no treats at the end of the track, and all of the pigs now are up in arms. They do not race for free, and they're reminding the staff of that. And that is the final straw on this most shambolic event here. As Pepper can't leave the box properly, Ginger stops for a yellow leaf, and the staff don't even put treats at the end of the track. Piggy Smalls is frankly sluggish in the midst of all of this, so the only pigs that can hold their heads up high are Bear and Hoshi. The oval track is... It's the straight track for this one. Piggy Smalls makes a meal out of the handicap, and that gives a chance for everybody else. Pepper Sanchez takes the lead, and this could be her victory, but Ginger's looking to spoil things, but trips on the step. This has to be Pepper's now, and Pepper claims the win, but just look how close Piggy Smalls was to claiming second after his terrible start. Let's just list off all of the insanity. Door drops, Bear gets the best start, but Ginger and Hoshi are very close to it. It's a bit of a slow start, but that slow start soon finishes as the pigs speed up around that hairpin. Bear's got the best of all of them so far, but Ginger's attacking on the inside and is now trying to overtake Bear. Hoshi's been completely squeezed out. Piggy Smalls is trying to get into the mix. It's Ginger or Bear for the win here as they go over this hurdle. It looks like it could have been Ginger. Yes, it is Ginger, and that means that Bear has to share her lead with Ginger, but it's nice to see a real spark here from the Russian. Something that was completely lacking in Season 9 is very much present here, and the hairpin at the... Another straight track race, and Bear and Ginger once again get a great start. Piggy Smalls and Hoshi are going to be looking to overtake though. Bear still out in front. Piggy Smalls makes that look so easy when he overtakes them all just there, and that is a dominant performance once again from the American. And if Piggy Smalls' performance was dominant, Hoshi's was one of the smartest races I've seen in a long time. Hoshi Oinku manages to go from fourth and overtake everybody, including Ginger, wedges himself across Ginger, slowing her enough down to fall not to third, but to fourth behind Bear. Mind, please. The race begins, and again Bear gets the best stop, but Ginger's right there with her. Hoshi's also in the background. Ginger pushes Bear aside on that first corner, and that sets her up well. All the pigs now quite bunched as they go along this first straight. Piggy Smalls takes a good racing line as they get to the tree, and that has resulted in him overtaking Bear. Ginger all on her own. Nice to see a strong performance from this UK pig. Piggy Smalls, however, wants to spoil all of that as they go over the hedge. Did he do just that? No, he didn't. Ginger manages to hold him off. And now that means that she retakes the lead, but this time she's not sharing it with Bear. And as this race is proving, there's actually multiple key points in this long racetrack. Of course, a pivotal